Hey guys, welcome to the demo. Sorry for the delay. Let's get started with the setup. Just select the setup, whichever you need, just download them from the Google Drive and install it. The installation is simple, just like a normal setup. Custom would be to change the location of your setup. So let's change the location to wherever you need, and yeah, that would do it. And install it. I don't think there's much knowledge required to set this up because it's the simplest setup I've created. And yep, it's done. So once the setup is done, the shortcuts are created on the desktop as well as on your start menu. So say DiPSMUN, yep, here you go. So that's where your shortcut keys are. So let's run them up. So it's going to lag for the first time because it's going to take up a lot of RAM, right? So the next time it's going to be pretty much faster. Yeah. And yeah, let's continue, like start. So this is your tool, and you have a topic where your agenda goes. You have your subtopic where your, like, say subtopics like moderated caucus, say for 30 minutes you update it and the timer starts. The present is an optional, like it's an option, so you can neglect it or you can write how many are present, say 13 or something. The delegate time is like each delegate gets how much time, say 1 minute 30 seconds per delegate, and this is you have to select which delegate is speaking. Alright, say Narendra Modi is speaking, just click enter, type his name and just click enter, it gets selected and you update it. Alright, the timer starts. Now why do you have to select this person is you have a list of delegates, right? So it counts how many times a person or a delegate has spoke. So for that count you don't have to have an external notepad or something to note how many times he has spoken. Next you have something called mspeak. Now what this mspeak does is, you will have to wait for another 30 seconds for it to show up. Okay, wait, patience guys. So once it comes to 15 seconds, it's going to show a message to like wrap up, and once you enable mspeak, it's going to say it loud, like in a voice format. It's going to say to wrap up. Right, here it comes.
Please wrap up.
Yeah, and when the time has elapsed, it's going to show a message on the bottom left and also going to speak.
Time has elapsed.
Yeah, perfect. And you have your roll call where your countries or your delegacy is mentioned. You just have to select present in voting or absent, and you can easily switch between these, and the count is going to be shown here, right here. Alright, and in case there's any mistake or you don't have that delegate's name, you could just add one up in the countries tab. So if there's a mistake with any country, you can just change it, or if you need to add one, you could just click on add, say Manikiran, and save it. It's going to restart the program, and you can see it here. Okay, so you could just vote on that. So it's very easy to use, and you have your voting similar to that of roll call. It's updated everywhere, right? And you can also see the changes here too. Alright, Quicknotes. Okay, Quicknotes, you don't have to have a notepad to note something. You could just add your notes here. So if you say there's a important news you have to show to them, or there's an emergency, you could just type it here. Instead of opening a word and typing it out there, you could write it here. And you have options like highlighting it and bolds, italics, underline. Yeah, you could type anything and you could save it. The thing is, it's permanent storage. Alright, so you close the app, come back next day, it's going to be here. So you just have to save it. Alright, next we have GSL, General Speakers List. Now you don't have to have a word or a note to note down who's going to speak. You could just select it and you could make a list very easily, and in case the person doesn't want to speak, you could just remove him from the list. Easy. Yeah, and in case you want to leave them for a break, you could use the break tab. This would be something like a easy way to know that there's a break going on. And this right side is the time, like how many minutes the break is for. Say 5 minutes. You click on this button and it's going to show a countdown of those many minutes, so the delegates can be back by that time. Right, this is the app. I hope you guys like it. Thank you.